All right, well, Graxy with the very quick hi bye. Well, Merry Christmas to you and your family, Grax. Enjoy Venom. I don't know if that's possible, but enjoy Venom. I've not seen it yet, but I've not heard great things. So, spoiler alert. Oh, hi, welcome to SFS Gaming Christmas Eve stream. It's Christmas Eve, and we got stuff to do here at the house, so we got to kind of get in and get the stream done and get out. We'll be here for an hour and a half probably, depending on how long Winter's Peak takes. Again, spoiler alert, I ain't winning this. They got Odin. Plus they got that on wall one. So, I mean, best I can hope to do is 4 walls, and that's probably not going to win it. So, it is what it is. It is what it is, my friends. We'll just do the best we can. Again, thankfully, this is pretty low consequence stuff. So, Cable with Orcus. That's kind of he must be leveraging the new. He must be leveraging the new setups that they've got. They got going on. So here we are live now, officially on camera. Whew. Yeah, I would have hit the button sooner, but I wanted to acknowledge Graxy's comments. But here we go. Yeah, welcome. Interesting walls. Interesting walls. So yeah, they're. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Oh, nice, Hero. Nice. Level 59, free to play in just a couple of days. That's pretty freaking good, buddy. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. It's it's just a blast. It's just a blast, and especially if you love the Marvel universe and you love these characters, it's it's fantastic to get a hold of them and be able to put them to use. But yeah, there's very little chance I'm winning this unless he can only clear less than 4. But we'll find out. So, yeah, we'll just... yeah, dude. Simming Blitz is huge when you get there. It's massive. Blitz takes all the time. And especially when there's milestones tied to it, especially, like being able to just sim it and get the milestone done just boom, 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 quick and easy is pretty awesome. Oh, wow. Nice job. 100 shards of Miss Marvel Classic is a big deal, man. Congratulations. I'm at, I think I'm at 69 or 70, 71, somewhere in that ballpark. But yeah, 100. That's an instant unlock. That gives you kind of a leg up. She's one of the newest characters. So yeah, fantastic. Congratulations, my friend. That's amazing. That is amazing stuff. Oh yeah. That's from the Groot. That's from the Groot orb. So yeah, if you've been doing the milestone, and I'm sure most people pulled it yesterday. If you've been doing these Groot things, you've been building up orbs, and if you went in and opened the orb yesterday or today here in the offers, not a bad looking team. Where was it? It's kind of buried a little. Groot's first gift. If you open your Groot's first gift, you're guaranteed 310 Thanos Endgame shards, which is a very, very big deal. So, yeah, definitely do not forget to open those. Do not forget to open those. He's a monster of a character. He really is. Okay, let's get back to this. Let's get what we can get done, and then I'll get out of everybody's hair. Well, we'll go to Winter's Peak, which is mostly just going to be for gameplay as we sit and chat and whatnot. But Yeah, I haven't used Miss Marvel yet, so I can't speak to her how good she is. But Thanos, I will tell you, my friend, is an absolute monster of a maniac of a character. Um, so take advantage of him. He's amazing. He's amazing. Um, I can just say that over and over again. He's amazing. He's amazing because it's the truth. He's absolutely amazing. Yeah, with so he's on the Annihilators team. So that's who you would I mean that's who he's meant to go for. So that's an arena team. But you're probably not rocking full Annihilators at this point in your gaming career. So um, you can only do what you can do. But yeah, take advantage of him. Get him as strong as you can, and put him on whatever your arena team is. And I think you're going to notice a difference in your climb and in your defense. He's pretty sturdy. And Void Knight is freaking awesome, dude. Void Knight's amazing as well. So, and we need to get Doctor Strange killed off as soon as we can, so he doesn't bring anybody back. You have all the Annihilators. Well, perfect, perfect. Son of a bitch. Oh well, that'll help you a lot because they'll be pumping you from the raids and whatnot. They'll be pumping you some good gear, some higher orbs than you'd normally have access to. So yeah, that's a huge leg up for you. Plus some war wins, I'm assuming probably as well. So yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a massive leg up for you. I mean, in Spider Society and Annihilators, and I mean, did you say you're playing free to play? Okay, because I'm sure you saw the level 100 time, or you've probably have seen the ads for the time heists. But you're doing free to play, so that's not applicable. But yeah, the level 100 time heist is pretty amazing value. Um, all right, get him gone, please. Thank you. There we go. All right. So yeah, no, that's excellent, buddy. That's excellent. And yeah, you're building out some solid teams with Annihilators and Spider Society. Like that really is quite outstanding. Okay, so we've got this Orcus with Cable for some reason. Um, Not quite sure what to make of it, but yep, those are the top two. Those are the top two raids. So you'll get like Gear 19 orbs and stuff like that from there, which is huge. That it's I can't understate how big it is, how big of a deal that is. You'll be able to start accumulating stuff to Gear 19 your characters. When you're able to get to that point, you'll find yourself sitting on a big stockpile. Like, I cannot understate how big of a deal that is. I think you'll be very, very happy with what it ends up netting you in the long run. So yeah, no, it's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. Okay. How do we want to tackle this Orcus with Cable? Oh yeah, no, dude, not even. It's not even a question. There's no question about that. That you did the absolute. Um, your friend. Shout out to him for giving you that leg up. 100%, 100%. But the trick is, like you say, you're a lower guy in a higher guild. Just don't let it bother you. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you can do to contribute, because that's the thing. If you join a guild, you want to be able to contribute, and just do what you can do, and it'll be fine. But some people, I know me especially, like if I join a guild and I'm not able to contribute, it bothers me a lot. So just don't let it bother you. Contribute what you can contribute, and then here very, very soon you'll be able to contribute more and more and more. So it's not like you're holding them back. So don't feel that way. That's a trap that's very easy to fall into. Um, well, like how? What do they mean by top end? Is your friend's guild like? Are they like ranked in really high in war? Are they ranked really high in the game? Or and like you're if it doesn't bother your friend who it's his guild, right? And he knows where you're at game wise, character wise. And if it's not bothering him, I don't know why it should bother anybody else, or why anybody else should even care. I say good for you and good on your buddy. This game is a bit of a haul. It's a bit of a climb to the top. It's not easy to get going. So I mean, absolute kudos to him for giving you that opportunity. It's not a little thing. Um, yeah, I mean, just don't pay any attention to it. You 100% did the right thing. Um, you 100% did the right thing. And you're gonna, as you're developing your teams and your gear and everything like that, you'll be able to start contributing more and more. So like, look at it as they're investing in you, and just ignore any smoke or shade that comes your way about it. Um, Odds are these people trying to convince you that you did the wrong thing are also probably jealous that they don't have the same opportunity to be in a guild like that, you know? I mean, you're more or less earning gear 19 day 1. Weird. It's weird. That's a weird tack. That's a weird tactic on their part. Like, 'cause I feel like it might be jealousy or whatever, you know. But ignore it. If your friend got you into his guild, like he knew what he was doing, and it's an absolute amazing benefit to you. So, like, yeah, ignore the haters and all the other shit. Just play the game. Do your thing, man. Like, you got nothing to feel bad about. So. Because if your guild leader doesn't feel like you're holding them back, then you shouldn't feel like they're holding them. And you get what I'm saying? Like, you're not holding anybody back from doing anything, and you're getting a chance to get a little bit of a leg up. So you can't. Don't feel bad about it, dude. Don't feel bad about it at all, and don't even think twice about the decision. You absolutely made the right choice. It's the choice that most people don't get, and everybody wishes they had. You know, to get into a higher end guild when you're starting out, to be able to start racking up the gear and the rewards that come along with that is just, it's a huge deal. You can't understate it. So, and there you go. And now you've got a group of people who are going to be able to guide you. Only 5-star. Only 5-star. Well, we don't need to go nuts here. Character-wise, let's see. Yeah, you've got a group of people that are going to be willing and able to guide you and help you as you go along this game. So they're going to be able to teach you all the right things to do instead of, like, hey, should I put gear into this character? You're going to get, good answers from people. You're not just going to be told whatever. You've got a great resource. What level are these guys? This should not be hard. And there's some Medusa shards. Yeah, okay. Okay. I wanted to be sure. So yeah, I can't reuse characters, so I need to be careful about what I'm throwing at these lower rooms. Yes, raid teams and you said Spider Society. Spider Society right now might be the best all-around team in the game because you can use them pretty much anywhere, in pretty much any game mode, and you'll succeed with them. So they're good for, they're good for Dark Dimension, they're good for Raid, they're good for War, they're good for everything. 5,000 power cores? Well, I know I didn't get 5,000 power cores when I started playing, but that doesn't, that doesn't mean anything. Everybody's experience is going to be different with promo codes and invite links and things like that. But 5,000 is a pretty significant number. taking first place in if you're taking first place in war every day, I think it would take you 10 days to save up 5,000 just from that. Somebody correct my math if I'm remembering it incorrectly. Yeah, that's not a small thing by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know. Am I overthinking this? I feel like I might be overthinking this with who to throw at this thing. Okay, you're doing that correctly. Because yeah, if you know, even if you're not, even if you're just free to play, um, if you're just free to play, you still want to get through as much of the battle pass as possible, which you need to be able to have enough energy to do that, which means you need to refresh a little bit. Um, wow. Okay, I just got straight up whooped by that team. Yes, definitely take advantage of the limited time modes because they typically will have better rewards than a standard thing. Um, and like you do the Winter Wonderland, you want to get the snow globes to be able to buy stuff from the store. So yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily think you need to worry about going for Kahori necessarily. Although you do have Miss Marvel Classics, so take that for what it's worth. But um, yeah, you do have her at 100, so you could be building Absolute A Force. Um, I just the thing is it's so hard to tell people what to focus on when they're still leveling up because by the time you're done leveling up and you can start pushing into some of this content, the teams and the content is probably going to have changed by that point. So, it's like what do you it's hard for me to see what it's going to be like say 6 months from now. Is how different is the landscape of teams and characters going to be? Um, because they push so many new teams on us. I mean, it's typically a new team every month. I I don't know how it could be as easy as opening a free orb and then you have enough shards to unlock her. Or, she'll be in milestones and things like that sooner rather than later. So, getting your hands on her isn't going to be that hard. It's just how fast are you going to be able to get your hands on her? Because these things take time. That's the bottom line is, um, they. I'm going to play that one live. So, it's either going to come quickly or not. The shortcut to the time aspect is money, but I also don't want to say like, hey, you should be spending money. Money is the ultimate time saver in this game, and that's basically all it does is save you time. It gets you the stuff faster. It gets you guaranteed results. See, and I got a 100 drop of Kahori, so I had her very very fast. Um, and Miss Marvel is coming slow, and so far I don't have any Medusa shards. But I'm also not really stressing about Absolute A Force. The Frozen Dimension event that they had for them kind of sucked, and we've got these new teams coming, like the Mighty Avengers and the Uncanny Avengers and whatever. There's a lot of new teams coming for that are probably going to end up being way more consequential than absolute A forces. So I've kind of made these teams like the Uncanny Avengers and all that my priority over A Force. Because we're looking at a war team, we're looking at a raid team, and we're looking at a Crucible team coming from the three new things. So like I had been using power cores to buy Miss Marvel shards, and I stopped. Full stop, 100% full stop. Um, because I'm now saving up because Jean Grey will be out here. I think they said January 3rd. Well, the whole team isn't out yet. See, look, and there's 5 Medusa shards um from this. What is it, Milestone 3? But yeah, Immortal X-Men should be a fantastic team. So yeah, there's 5 Medusa shards plus Medusa orb fragments. So 5 and 5. So doing this winner's peak thing, I know it's kind of tough for when you have a limited roster, but doing this winner's peak thing is going to get you some progress towards your farming Beast, Cable, and Storm. Okay, perfect. Yeah, whoever's telling you what to do is giving you the right guidelines. So they're steering you in the right direction, and that's absolutely amazing. Um, okay. Let's do Invaders, maybe. Invaders is actually probably overkill now that I'm pausing and thinking about it. Um, I mean, Uncanny. Wait, is that them? It's been a while since I've used like the Jubilee. No. God damn it! What was the name of the Jubilee team with Bishop and all that? And Beast was yeah. Now my Beast is up really high too. So that was it. Astonishing? Yeah, it was astonishing. Ah, screw it. Let's just do it. So Beast is a little overpowered. It's not like I've got the rest of his team. Spider Gwen, Doctor Strange, Moondragon for Night Stalkers. Yeah, because we have Man Thing and Oath right now. You just missed Blade Shards. Um, God. Simming these things makes me freaking nervous, but this yeah, the new Beast should be able to, or the upgraded Beast should be able to handle it just fine. Alpha Flight is awesome, and Extreme X-Men are my favorite team in the game right now. You also probably want to be looking at, things like the Old Man Logan trials. Looking at the teams, you're going to need to unlock characters like Old Man Logan or, classic Green Goblin, things like that. You don't need to make them a huge priority, but you want to at least be able to, like, when those events come around and you can participate, be able to make some progress towards them each time. But it's a lot. There's so much. I mean, there's so many characters. There's so many teams. There's so many game modes. There's just a ton to try to keep up with and farm. Um, and it is what it is. Yeah, there's not much you can do about it other than just focus, but or do your best, I guess. Do your best to get through it all. Okay. Shoot. Okay. I don't want to waste a bunch of teams. Okay. Excellent. Boss fight with Ultimus and a bunch of Guardians of the Galaxy. Do you mean Hive Mind? Hive Mind's great. Hive Mind is a solid team. They're getting a little bit dated now, but I think Hive Mind is an absolutely solid team. The way Hive Mind is kind of getting used now by a lot of people is they'll drop Venom from Hive Mind and throw Super Scroll in there, which isn't an option for everybody. So take that for what it's worth. But I like Hive Mind. I like Hive Mind a lot. And they're definitely worthy of consideration for your team. But yeah, I enjoy Hive Mind quite a bit. Because Gwenum's awesome, Carnage, like they're all awesome. Red Goblin actually I think might be he's very underwhelming to me. Like he's fine, don't get me wrong, but it's Void Knight and Carnage and Gwenum absolutely carry the team. But yeah, no, they're a great team. They're a great team. Definitely worthy of attention. And they're a raid team. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Everything ages out sooner or later, but I think they're gonna hold up for a little while longer. But yeah, everything sooner or later, everything just goes. Let's do that. Um, who was it? Ultimus and Kree? Maybe I don't know. Maybe. Well, if I do Infinity Watch, I'm going to lose Moondragon for Astral. So who's a good replacement for Moondragon? See, and this is the other problem. Alpha Flight and Extreme X-Men are more important. They're newer. They're probably going to be relevant for longer at this point in time. But yeah, Hive Mind is a good team. They're a very good team. Void Knight is an obnoxious character because he can go before a lot of other characters can. And he'll put ability blocks. So, like, if you don't have a taunt up when it's his turn, he can ability block a very key character and, end up causing you some issues. So, it's not worth stressing about. But, yeah, like, you're working on a lot already, and adding in Hive Mind is just gonna give you more to do. I mean, I could throw Icarus on there, I guess. Nemesis. Trying to think of a good viable replacement. I mean, I'm not really going to use Guardians, so maybe just throw, like, Star-Lord on there. No. Or Rocket, I guess. We'll throw Rocket on there, and then... Yeah, no, Void Knight's amazing. Void Knight is... I'm going to play this one manually because it's a boss floor. Yeah, Void Knight he's the standout character on that team, and there's no debating that. This is not doing squat. So yeah, let's can we quit? Yeah, let's retreat and we'll just slap something different. And I'm trying to be very conservative with teams, and maybe I don't need to worry about it quite so much. Like I said, I'm probably overthinking it, but let's just stop wasting the time. I know we lost the team, but let's just not waste time trying to force something here. So there's an event called the Old Man Logan Trials, which is running right now. Which you might not be eligible for yet. I don't know. So it is hard, but you can pick a difficulty. So it's done. This setup is known as a scourge. This is how you used to get the horsemen and other things, and they've started throwing other characters in there. But basically, you have milestone rewards, like you do in other events. And so as you get through the events, I've already claimed everything, so I can't show you the points. So if you hop into it, just look for this symbol. You might not be eligible though. When you get above a certain difficulty, you'll hit nodes that have required teams, but you should, if you're eligible, if you're able to do it, you should be able to go in there at a low difficulty with whatever you can do and possibly unlock him at a lower stars. I would try. There's no harm in trying isn't going to cost you anything but time, so zero harm in trying. Zero harm in trying. So if you're eligible to do it, give it a go. Do the best you can. And who knows? You might get a 1 or 2 or 3 star with a red star. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's probably the single best character in the game. I know Odin and blah, blah, blah. He is an absolute beast of a monster. He's just amazing. So, definitely worth going for. Because all it's going to cost you is time, and then you'll maybe kind of see where you need to improve some characters to make another go at it. Okay, hang on, Teddy. The dog is yelling at me. And I'm on stream, so that means I need to yell for my wife to go and handle the dog here. Let's just screw it. I'm not using Omega Red anywhere else, so he'll be. No, it's not there's not a type of stamina. It's not like Conquest. I mean, the format is kind of similar to Conquest, but it's not like Conquest. There's no stamina. Basically, you go in, you use your team if you win, and the team is eligible to be used on the next node. You use it on the next node. As long, if the only thing that restricts you from using a character are node restrictions, and if they're dead, that's it. So, go in there and play around with it. You'll get the feel for it. And here's the other thing. If a run doesn't go well, you can restart it. Like you can start over at the beginning and adjust things as needed as many times as you want. You have unlimited access to it. So if you lose a key character and you can't progress but you want to try again, you just click on new run, set it up, go again. So there's nothing to fear. The trick is going to be, can you get enough points to unlock Logan? Which, depending on your difficulty, you might run into a node that says, hey, you need these characters and you don't have those characters. So one thing you can do is ramp up the difficulty and just throw your best team at the first node. which may or may not get you enough points for an unlock. So there's a lot of methods to go about doing it, and that's one of them. And you can also, before you start the run, you can preview the nodes to see what you may or may not need. Like if at lower difficulties, if there's no restrictions, there's no issue with using your best stuff and getting as far as you can. And again, you can ramp up the difficulty, and then you can add in the modifiers to make it more difficult but get you more points. So you can do all those things. And then I know people who unlocked him just from the first node back in the day, ramping up the difficulty using their best, most geared team. Which you're a week into the game, so that may or may not be super viable. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be for you, but that is a method that people have used and succeeded with. But it wouldn't shock me if you're able to unlock him at a certain level. It should not be out of reach for you to get some level of unlock. Let's see here. All right. Well, let's do. If you have more questions, let me know. I can hop into mine and restart my run to kind of show you. He has hit hard. He hits hard. He inflicts bleed like a son of a bitch. He self revives. He has health regen. Like he's a monster. He'll stun. He'll ability. Like he's crazy, dude. He's an absolute beast. So yeah, if you have questions, let me know. I can hop into mine and kind of talk you through the stuff on screen. Okay. All right, I think we're gonna maybe. Oh yeah, Death Seed isn't pulling from anybody else. I think they said characters reset, and it was something like 5 hours. So. Yeah, teams reset in 5 hours, so that's awesome. So I'll be able to make another run later tonight. I could have started this yesterday, but it lasts long enough that I didn't feel the need to, and it gave me something chill to do on stream to be able to hang with you guys. Because obviously, I ain't streaming tomorrow.
Um, it's just the way it is. You know what? I'm going to do. It's going to break up out of time, but I can throw them in with other people. Like I can throw them in with like the Cabal or whatever. But this will let me use like U.S. Agent and Winter Soldier and all them. Um, I was worried for about 3 seconds. All right, Doctor Strange. You just relax. Okay, let's do Pegasus, maybe, I guess. Well, hold on. Let's do Origin Mutant. Let's see what we can do here. Because we have this storm that Alpha Flight Unlimited. Trying to see how many homeless mutants. I don't have that many homeless mutants. I mean, really, I have 3 homeless mutants. Everybody else has, well, he'll be with Unlimited. Or Extreme. He'll be with Extreme, excuse me. Okay. And then, I mean, I plan on using Mercs for Money together and Alpha Flight together. Oh, wait, hang on. There's more down here. So we can do Dazzler and Phoenix, although I'm pretty sure Storm is going to carry this. Yeah. Probably could have saved her for later, but they reset in 5 hours, I just want to make sure I get through as many floors as I can before, what is it, so about 7 my time, I think, is when it resets. So that's just perfect. Okay. This is a boss floor. Is that right? Yeah. And it's Masters of Evil mixed with Infestation. So let's... Maybe now Pegasus would be appropriate. I think Pegasus is a lot of overkill, but... But with everything resetting, and big time Spider-Man is a big time pain in the ass, always. So it's better to overkill than underestimate, I think. All right, power armor with some Mighty Avengers. Is that the new Falcon team? Yeah, yeah. So this is a little Mighty Avengers with a little bit of power armor slapped on top of it. I think Bifrost. Just looking power levels as I'm going through the roster here. We can probably sim it. Okay, and now we're getting into teal gear. When do we hit red? Not for a while. Wow. Okay, it's teal with varying diamonds and stuff like that. We hit red at 40. Okay. And Super Scrolls up there. So I don't know if I've got enough to... I don't know if I have enough teams to get to 40 on stream today, but we'll get there. We should get there tonight, I guess. Let's do Gamma, I think. Power-wise, I think that's going to be a... Again, it should be a little bit of overkill, but it won't be horrible. Should be kind of on par. All right. We're at milestone 6. Let's close the traits real quick. Miscellaneous. Not on cooldown. Let's do that. That'll help. And we'll take Gamma out. There, that'll help sorting through things a little bit. Shoot. Let's do... A lot of my teams have a couple of guys who are built up way above everybody else. Whereas, these, even my teal guys are above these guys, but, I'm trying to save my stronger teams for as long as I can. Okay. And here soon we'll probably have to start fighting manually. And Darkhold is pretty... Yeah, who's on Darkhold? Other than Doctor Strange. I can't use Doctor Strange. Or Agatha. Okay, so... But we can do probably... We can probably get away with... Do that. Dormammu. I mean, she's probably way over the top, but we'll just... Yeah, is there anybody that's kind of an odd duck out here that we can just throw in for the hell of it? It shouldn't matter. We'll play it manually, though, just to be safe. I could have thrown Falcon on there, I suppose. Yeah, this is a bit of a different feeling team without Agatha or Doctor Strange. They have so much AoE and hit so damn hard. Well, they did before, now they hit even harder. And That was actually a fairly reasonable fight considering. Look at that. Did not feel like overkill at all. Alright, here we go. Boss fight, Black Order with some Gamma and some Underworld. Alright. And because of that, we'll have to take this one a little bit seriously. So I'm leaning Hive Mind or Bifrost. I have Bifrost available still, don't I? I haven't used them. Apparently I did. Let's do Hive Mind then. And we won't throw Super Scroll on here. That would probably be insane overkill. Invaders with some random. It's going to be at a point very soon where we're vastly overkilling things. My Undying isn't great, I don't think. Oh, yeah, and I don't even have. I didn't spend money on, as much as I liked her abilities in her preview event, I didn't spend anything to try to push an unlock on her. I didn't feel like it was necessary. I'll probably regret that here down the road, but for the time being, okay. Let's do. I'm starting to drift into overkill zones, but we got to use the teams before reset anyways. So, um, we're going to be overkilling stuff sooner or later, and then when it resets, we should be able to sim that just fine. Secret Defenders, maybe? It's going to be overkill, but I'm trying to save my... we'll leave Doctor Strange out of it. And we'll throw... We can throw Ares. Although I don't exactly know where I'm going to use Ares. Let's see. Iron Man's kind of an odd man out because I have Captain Britain, so he'll be kicked off of Illuminati. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I think it's just use teams till I'm out of teams and not really worry about anything else. So, because it's not like I need to save the teams for anything. Once we're out of teams, we're out of teams. So, we can just burn through. It'll be later on when we're going to need to think about it a bit more. But now we're at the point where pretty much everything's going to be overkill, so we might as well just start embracing the overkill. There, what do we have here? Bunch of mystics. Okay. You know what? Let's... It's a boss node, so let's fight this one manually. what was on here? Okay.
I wish you would just pull the old teams out once you're done using them, but what are you gonna do? Let's do this one manually too. We're getting to where it's worth enough points that if I'm not convinced it's completely overkill, I'm going to play manually. All right, King, do your thing. There we go. I should probably trust simming a little bit more than I do, but anybody who's spent any time doing raids can know, you're trying to sim through all your damn nodes. And the next thing you know, a team that's been winning for you pretty consistently just gets wrecked, and you got to spend packs or cores or whatever to keep and you lose a raid attempt. Hey, Sop, how you doing, buddy? I am really starting to drift into. Okay, but we're running out of teams anyways. Oh, you're in Sop's guild. Well, then you're in a good guild because Soppa's the man. Let's just do. You know what? Let's do Alpha Flight. Oh, did I? Did I use Alpha Flight and just not remember because I'm old? I must have. Good. Yeah, Discord's key. Most in-game chats are pretty lacking. I could have sworn I hadn't used Alpha Flight yet, but what are you going to do? I'm old and forgetful. Yeah, let's just do extreme. I'm overthinking this. We're going to be out of teams shortly, so
It's just all about going as far as we can and not dropping battles so we don't lose progress, so we don't have to waste teams getting back up. And as we're getting higher, it's going to limit what teams are viable anyways. So oh, congrats, Sopper. Old character in Galaxy Heroes, but my god, still insanely viable. That event, I mean, you can definitely overgear the hell out of it and beat it that way, but yeah, that event is not a joke. I remember, can't remember how long ago it would have been, a year and a half, 2 years, when Arnold was doing it on his free to play. And we're talking Arnold, right? So the guy out of everybody that plays Galaxy Heroes who knows their shit, he knows his shit probably better than most. Yeah, even coming in knowing what he knew and as good of a player as he is, if I remember right, he still had issues, even all these years later. But yeah, dude, Malik is incredible. Just an incredible character. All right. So, I mean, how many viable teams do we actually have? We got a boss node coming up, so we'll take that one very seriously. I'm probably only going to go to like 27 or 28, maybe, based on what I have left. We've got Orcus, we have Astral, we have Night Stalkers, we have Spider Society, and then we've got Ares and a bunch of the mythics. You know, we've got. Let's do Orcus. No, let's do Astral here. Let's do Astral. Oh, I can't. Son of. Well, I can. I can do that. And then we can throw... do I want to use Mephisto with the other Annihilators? We can do that. We can do this. Yeah, I mean, and it's been years since I played that event, so I mean, I don't exactly count on me to be the super most reliable source of information. And almost Cosmic Crucible. Well, don't be too excited. Cosmic Crucible is fine. It's fine. It's just fine. But yeah, Simming Blitz is a bigger deal than almost anything else. It's like Galaxy Heroes when you can finally sim Galactic War, you know, after weeks and weeks or months and months of trying it out and working on it and you know, trying to get through full clears. Yeah. That's a pretty big deal, being able to sim Blitz. Yes. The I guess Cosmic Crucible probably matters more. The shard shop, so you'll definitely want to do as good as you can. But yeah, that's the difference between my account where I don't get much from the shard shop these days. But for you, it's going to be a huge resource. So yeah, Cosmic Crucible is actually a bigger deal for you than it is for me. Yeah, the Cosmic Crucible shop's amazing. Yeah, I was not taking the shop into account with everything else. Okay. I need to I'll show what I'm at for A Force. Other than the shards we've gotten from this event, I don't have any Medusa at all. Um, and then I got like an 80 shard pull of Kahori from one of her free shards, and then I have yet to. I was coring Miss Marvel Classic, but I stopped because Jean Grey's right around the corner, and I want to be able to get her as quickly as possible. I'm not convinced about how important it is to have A Force right off the bat. And that usually happens. You know, they usually give you, you know, you're getting a new team roughly every month, and they usually throw one in there that's just not quite as vital. Um, and I don't think there's going to be any doubt in anybody's mind that the new like Uncanny Avengers and you know all that stuff. Yeah, she's yeah the new Spotlight raid. Yeah, she's going to be vital for that. So we don't know how good she's going to be. We just know that she's going to be required. So you know, take that for what it is. What was on here again? Wakanda with a Spider Weaver. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, team wise. Come on, thank you. For fuck's sake, pardon my French. That's right. Oath isn't up and running just yet, but we'll throw. Where is the air? Yeah, there you are, buddy. We'll throw a Quicksilver on to round out that team. I it's probably not a bad call, especially resource wise, to skip Orcus at this point. Um, Although the Orcus raid isn't getting replaced, the Alpha Flight raid is. So there is that to keep in mind. But I mean, everybody's resources are limited. You know, you can only do so much. So, um, you know, definitely prioritize where you see fit. It's like I'm pretty much skipping A Force, I think, at this point. So, um, you know, but I got lucky with drops on Orcus. I really did. I got some very very big shard drops from the free stuff. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Stop. You're not even close to being here. Here we go. This is what I was kind of waiting to throw Orcus at a mutant team, and here we have a mutant team. Because this is, if there's another place that Orcus shines, the anti-mutant stuff in their kit is just incredible. Next boss fight is on floor 30s. Do I still have 3 teams? That's the question. I should. I should be able to piece together 3 teams. Even if that last team ends up being Mephisto and Apocalypse and Super Skrull with a couple of randos. Slow you guys down. Thank you. Yes, it is. It is an incredibly long journey and a ton of character shards to get to 7 stars. Unless you get lucky, you know, I mean, there you can get huge drops. Okay, hold on. What floor? 28, 20. Ooh, I don't know that I'm going to be able to make 30. Will probably be where I start off after everything refreshes. So let's see what we can do here. Teddy, stop it. How do we want to play this, folks? We'll do Apocalypse, Sus, Black Knight, and Falcon. And yeah, this should be fine, right? And then we'll just throw Annihilators and Mephisto at the last one and call it a day. Yes, that is one thing that this game does that Galaxy of Heroes should do, and that's gear levels aren't locked behind anything in this. You can have a 2-star character at gear 19, and a lot of people do. You know, a lot of people have very low star characters at the high gear levels, and it's a lesson Galaxy of Heroes really should have paid attention to. Maybe lock something behind the relics beyond the relic amplifier, but all right, we'll kick off with the boss fight. Yeah, I mean, so when gear 20 will come out here probably before we want it to. And then, but are they going to keep the level progression? Are they going to take us to level 105, 110, 115, 120? I don't know, but That's where it gets expensive. Getting the character levels is very, 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 very pricey in this game. Yeah, it might even be tied into the new Spotlight, but I doubt it. But it's possible. I don't know what. There's people who data mine who do, who do all this stuff, who might know the answers. But all right, 15 Medusa shards. Those are my first Medusa shards. I do have 7 red stars waiting for her though, which is always a plus. We got a bunch of diamond orb fragments. Beautiful. Lots of crimson. And we get to open, looks like 12 Medusa orbs. We'll do that right here on stream before we call it a holiday. Because we will be calling it a holiday because there will be no stream tomorrow. Because Christmas, yo. But here we go. We'll just go ahead and open all 12. Dude, Fortnite, my brother texted me the other night, and I hopped onto Fortnite. We didn't play, but we went to the store because he wanted to talk. Just looking at the skins, like that Ninja Batman skin, freaking awesome. That Joker pack, Joker Poison Ivy, it's like $35, but it comes with 1,000 V-Bucks. Awesome. The Cyberpunk skins, awesome. Master Chief was in there. I have not watched the Sonic movies. Let's open these. My son kind of sort of does, but I haven't seen them. But they look really, really good. Ooh, 10 whole Medusa shards. Woo! 12 orbs, 10 shards. That is a low, low, low return. But what are you going to do? Free shards are free shards, right? You take what you can get. I do kind of want to watch them, though. They do look really, really good. Here's the thing, though. I was a Nintendo kid. I was not a Sega kid, so I have no affection for Sonic. He was in, when I was a kid growing up, it was, are you Team Mario or are you Team Sonic? You're one or the other. And out of just pure necessity and just the fact that I had a Nintendo and then a Super Nintendo, I was always Team Mario. And now I know that battle is gone and, non-existent because Sega isn't, they're making games. They don't make consoles any longer. But yeah, no, I've never played a Sonic game. Not once. Not a single Sonic game ever. And it is what it is. But I do also recognize, appreciate, and understand Sonic's place in gaming history. Sonic is an insanely important character. Earned one best 2024 orb for 12,000 points. Is that worth it? Unlocking that orb? Or wait, hold on a second though. That's worded weird. Earn one best of 2024 orb. So does that mean I need to earn enough snow globes to be able to unlock one? I need to get up to 250k. Is that the deal? Because why doesn't it not just say earn 250,000 snow globes? I'm very confused. Okay, well, I don't have 250k at the moment. But I'll save up for it and see where we land. But I don't like how that's worded. That seems trappy to me. But we'll when I know the answer, if it's you have to open one or just earn the 250k. Yeah, I usually do. I usually am able to max these without much of a problem. My guild gets a lot of. I'm in Bones' guild, and we usually like on the alliance ones. We usually get a lot of progress. So, yeah, I usually don't have much in the way of issues getting this stuff done. Yeah, Bones. Fuck you, Bones. But simultaneously, love you, Bones. You're the man.
Sopper, I pictured you saying Bones the way Seinfeld used to say Newman. I don't know if that means anything to you guys in England or people of your age. But yeah. Okay. Well, kids, it's that time. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. My wife only had to work a half day, so she's off work, and we got some Christmas stuff to do. We have a bunch of presents for Sammy to wrap still, and a couple of just chores and errands to get out of the way so we don't have to worry about them tomorrow. But, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I hope tomorrow is special for you. So Merry Christmas, or Happy Christmas, as I guess they say in some countries. Also Happy Hanukkah. What other holidays are being celebrated? Is Kwanzaa right now? I'm not up on my Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa and Yule.
What, honey?
Kwanzaa and Yule.
What?
Kwanzaa and Yule.
You can talk at a normal volume, honey. I'm not yelling at you. I keep saying what, and you keep saying things quieter. Come here. Tell me what you want me to say.
I was just going to say you could wish a happy Kwanzaa and a happy Yule.
A happy Kwanzaa and a happy Yule?
Yes.
Was that so hard? Can you come here? Can you say it louder?
Happy Kwanzaa and happy Yule.
There, now they heard you on stream.
Merry Christmas
And Merry
Happy Hanukkah.
Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and Yule. A Yule log is like a festive, I don't really know, a festive log. Don't ask me. I'm old, but I don't know hardly anything. But anyways, guys, we'll hopefully see you on the 26th, or Boxing Day, as it's known in many parts of the world. But yeah, Merry Christmas. I hope you get to spend time with your family and loved ones. I hope Santa or whoever brings you all the goodies that you want. If you have kids, I hope you spoil them a little bit. Or if you are somebody's kid, I hope you get spoiled. But this is a wonderful time of the year. I love Christmas as a parent. It's a neat thing to watch your kid run to the tree in the morning and rip open gifts with reckless abandon. It's all about seeing the look on their face. It really is. When you all become parents one day, assuming you're not one right now, of course, you'll understand. But yeah, Christmas is awesome. And we're going to have a nice, lovely ham for dinner. It's going to be great. But enjoy the holiday. Please enjoy the holiday. Hi. Bucky came to say Merry Christmas to everybody. All right, dude. I'm getting up here, so there's no point in you settling down. Bucky. Bucky. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. Really, Merry Christmas. You all mean a lot to me. Whether you know it or not, you all mean a lot to me. You support my channel. You show up every day. You get me some views. And that sweet ad revenue, which ads just started. Fuck you, ads. But yes, everybody, Merry Christmas. We'll see you before the New Year, so we won't say Happy New Year, but Merry Christmas. And have a wonderful day tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.